Aloha folks, and as always, mahalo for tuning in to Doko Ga TV. On tonight's episode, we continue with part 3 of our Alaska 2021 video diary series on board the Norwegian Cruise Line Encore. Our day started with awe-inspiring views of Alaska's Glacier Bay. A national monument and UNESCO World Heritage Site, Glacier Bay's drift ice-filled passageway, 3-mile-high vertical snow-capped mountains, and 50 named glaciers is one of Alaska's main highlights, hosting 500,000 visitors each year. The history of Glacier Bay is as captivating as its postcard-like scenery. As vast as it is, Glacier Bay was formed only 200 years ago, as this entire area was covered under one single massive glacier that was thousands of feet thick. As the ice melted away faster than snowfall could accumulate, the glacial retreat resulted in the 65 miles of this breathtakingly beautiful backdrop. Gray weather and rain couldn't stop all on board from marveling at this serene and scenic sight. All throughout this foray across the 49th state, McKenna and I enjoyed getting to know and hanging out with fellow 808 Encore enthusiasts.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Doko Ga TV. We are here on the NCL Encore. I have made some friends. Say hello to
Lisa Chalk
and Tommy Chuck.
And where are you guys from?
Waipahu, Hawaii.
Waipahu, Hawaii. And you guys are here. We ran into them last night singing karaoke, of course, as you would run into locals singing karaoke, right? But you're here with a bunch of your friends, so tell us what you're celebrating.
So we are celebrating actually life and post-COVID, but really and truly every year for my husband's birthday, we go on a cruise.
Well, and what has been some of the favorite things that you guys have been doing here on the NCL cruise?
Well, you get to experience 5-star dining, unlimited free drinks, friends, family, karaoke. What else?
And meeting the superstars from Hawaii. McKenna and Pale, yeah.
Love it. It just made the trip so much brighter as we run into your friends consistently. We are ohana. And just say aloha to everyone back home.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Okay, we meet you guys later for drinks then, okay? Okay. Have fun.
Okay, take care.
Hi everybody, I'm Jen.
Hi, I'm Shannon Iwata-san. I'm from the Big Island of Hawaii and specifically Waikeuka.
I was walking past you and what happened?
I went, hey, Doko Ga. After that, it was conversation and fun, so yeah.
And you mentioned that you actually started something because of watching Doko Ga. What was that?
I'm taking Japanese lesson at our local Hiro Honganji.
I love that. That is so awesome.
Normally we travel at least once a year,
Okay.
but because of COVID, that has stopped. We were nervous, but based on the fact that this cruise ship insisted that we have a COVID test negative and be fully vaccinated, we felt a little more comfortable to do this. Yes.
So I believe you hit a progressive jackpot last night. Is that right?
I hit $500, yay!
500.
Put $2.50 in and boom, 4 aces with a kicker.
4 aces with a kicker. You know how hard that is to get? I can tell you I lost $500, so that balances us out a bit.
I can tell you I lost $40 and it brought me to tears.
Both of them are way smarter than I am. Favorite meal you've had on board?
Last night's ocean, yeah, we had
At the halibut, the ahi tower, and it was delicious.
Say hello and aloha to everyone back home who's watching here on Doko Ga TV.
Aloha! Konnichiwa! Aloha! We love you!
This is the first Hawaiian brat I ran into right here on the NCL Encore, and I was so happy because you are actually ohana to my Hawaii News Now family. Tell us how you related to the H&N family.
My son-in-law is Mark Carpenter, who runs the 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. He's our anchor on that show.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I saw you in the casinos, I saw you at karaoke, I saw you out eating dinner. What are your favorite parts about cruising?
Just hanging out with the people. You meet new people and it's so much fun. Just being here. I mean, you have everything to do. You got food. The food is great, the entertainment, and the staff is awesome.
So incredibly hospitable, which I'm very much like the Aloha spirit.
They tend to your every need whenever you want it. So it's been great. And the drinks is awesome too.
This one with the drinks. Just want to talk about safety for a second because we are now getting back to the rhythm of life as we get back into it. How did you feel safety-wise getting in here, being on here?
Being that we gotta take the vaccine at home, and when you come here, they go that extra mile to have you take that test, and they do everything that they need to bring you on. It's awesome. This is my second cruise. We'll be doing another one soon.
Back in my room, as you can see, it's very easy to get comfortable here. All of my eke and ukana and things everywhere. So one thing I love that NCL does is that your stateroom steward drops off these every day, freestyle for the daily of what's going on. So now it's 3:30, we're about to push off, so I'm looking at what activities there are to do, and they make it so easy. So this is full of special events. So right now my options are charades at 3:45. The Beatles Invasion happens later on tonight, and Karaoke Madness, late night jams with celebrity DJ, and 55 to Stay Alive game show. So lots to do. You just can never get bored on the NCL Encore. There you have it. I think I'm gonna check out charades. Sounds like fun.
In wanting to learn more about the many onboard activities and entertainment options, I got to spend time with the very charismatic conductor and coordinator of COOL, Cruise Director Silas Cook.
Folks, again, we are enjoying our time on the incredible Encore, the NCL Encore. And now my very, very, very VIP friend that I just met here, this guy.
I'm getting the triple VIP status here.
Triple
okay.
VIP status, 18 stars on 5 are allowed. This is
a little pressure, a little stress.
Silas, aloha.
Aloha.
Thank you so much for allowing us to be on this and for welcoming myself and our audience to be a part of this journey. Now,
absolutely.
How long have you been the cruise director here on the Encore? How long have you been cruising?
Yeah. Okay, well, I started in 2007, and I started in Hawaii.
Oh, right there.
I know. I was waiting to throw that nugget out. Yeah, that's right. But I did. I worked on the Aloha for my first contract in 07. And then when, of course, they went to one ship, which I thought was a very smart idea for them to really focus on one and make it successful, was Pride of America.
Pride of America, that's right.
Yeah. And I spent about off and on about 4 years on the vessel out there. So,
can you share what exactly your roles are? What is your day-to-day like?
Well, the day-to-day is more like morning, afternoon, evening, late night, early morning, short uninterrupted nap.
I can imagine.
So what I'll do is I oversee everything entertainment and programming on the ship. And I fall in that nice little silver lining with the cherry on top known as entertainment on board.
Well,
yes.
You're killing it, brother, because we saw Kinky Boots last night. We're going to see Choir of Men in a day or so.
Yeah.
What goes into that process? Like, how do you pick, what's going to be good for it?
Right. I wish I could take the credit for that, really. I'll be in charge of a lot of the programming, scheduling, what we put, where certain game shows that work for a certain demographic or season. But for our bigger hitting shows, like you mentioned, I have to give props and kudos to our shoreside team out of Miami, as well as Tampa. We have Tampa Creative Studios. So through my big bosses ashore, they'll go through and do the negotiating of contracts, which they really did a big Broadway movement. Many of our mega ships have multiple different Broadway shows. And fortunate on the Bliss, as I was there too, we did have Jersey Boys. We have a Beatles cover band on board as well.
Which I love.
Yeah, right?
Which
right?
I love. I mean,
yeah, big time fun.
Yes.
So we have our very own Cavern Club on the ship, and the Beatles cover band will perform multiple shows in there, and they'll cover hits of the early years, Sgt. Pepper's, the later years, so they cover the gamut.
I like that because, that music evolved quite a bit from its starting point. Also, we walked in on a karaoke thing going on that night. So much fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely too much fun.
I know. Did you grab the mic? Did you sing?
I actually sang a song. I did sing a song. I got set up for it. And 80s classic by Simple Minds.
Yeah.
Breakfast Club.
All right.
Yeah.
You gotta love some John Hughes, huh?
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Technically, you don't have to leave the ship. You could just stay on board it. enjoy? Like,
You really can. Well, there's 22 different dining options on the ship, and then there's close to 30 different bars and lounges as well. So
30?
Almost 30. It's 19 decks of fun from all the recreation fun, the shows, the events, the activities, the dining. Consider it almost like an elaborate Vegas at sea. Something for everybody with the beautiful ports of call on top of that. So it's a win-win across the board, and you get to find what you want to do on the day-to-day. We'll take care of you.
take care, and aloha. Another day begins here on the beautiful Norwegian Cruise Line Encore. So many adventures that can be had on the ship as well as off the ship. So one of the things I kept telling her about, I was so anxious for you to try, is Galaxy Pavilion, which is their virtual reality arcade. We're gonna race, we're gonna save the world. Let's do it.
Polly is actually kind of getting really nervous right now because I'm on a winning streak. I'm feeling like a complete winner right now.
And I'm not. We're going into the CXC simulation, also part of the great interactive fun here on the Encore. And as you can tell by the kind of hydraulics and stuff, I think you're gonna feel like you're actually racing and you're gonna feel every single bump.
Cool. Like I'm off-roading at like Peacocks or something.
There you go.
There you go. All right. Yes! Oh man, I am like sweating. Okay, all right. Hold on. I'm so happy there's no other cars. This is like the potholes in Kalihi.
It could be just me, but it really looks like McKenna's aiming for the guardrails.
Oh, this is just my final lap. This is a lot of driving. Finish last.
Up next, McKenna took the Galaxy Pavilion Vertigo Challenge. Her quest to save the adorable virtual kitty who has somehow crawled on a wooden plank on top of a giant skyscraper. After McKenna got her gear and safety harness hooked up properly, she took an elevator lift to the very top of the building and then has to walk across the very narrow beam while the VR headset, fans, and immersive sound perfectly simulate the absolute terror of walking on a wooden beam on top of a skyscraper to save a tiny kitten.
Nice job! Awesome.
After a fun-filled day at sea, it was dinner time on the NCL Encore's Le Bistro.
I can't believe we still hiked the glacier. The
Right?
helicopter ride was amazing.
Right? And like, I felt like the A-team, we landed and we got off and we did a thing and the thing landed again and we got great footage of that and we tried glacial water, which was like,
It's delicious.
oh my God.
Yeah, it was really good. And then enjoying fresh Alaskan king crab. That was just amazing, and we got there just in time because a few people told me that they went after and they're like, just missed it.
Yeah, I ran into a few of the 808 group that was here and said, you know, we went to the crab shop and they're sold out. I'm like, sorry.
Yeah, that was Polly actually.
My
We
bad.
ordered the last 3 pounds
Yeah.
of Alaskan king crab. But I love that town. Juneau's so cute. I had a chance to like walk around and go shopping. I got some really touristy shirts that I can't wait to pair with some vintage shorts. Everyone is just so friendly. I don't think I can say that enough. So it was really, I had a pleasant day.
So we are here at Le Bistro.
Le Bistro.
Le Bistro.
Yes.
Probably the only thing that I'm not gonna mess up is the name of the restaurant because probably don't speak French.
So how do you pronounce this one?
It says steak tartare au couture.
Akatu.
Au couture.
She
Means
say it?
Akatu,
She
okay.
say it so fancy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this one.
it's a pétanque de bariole de chapeau.
Okay, you.
Pétanque
Pétanque de
de
Riol
de
de
Truffaut.
Truffaut. Pétanque de Riol de Truffaut.
Yes, perfect. Ding ding ding. Soup au cut.
Soup au cut. Soup et cut.
Champignon.
Champignon.
We are majorly feeling
Cream
it.
of mushroom soup. Yeah, but we did try. And we're gonna show you the great food here at Le Bistro coming up next. This choir of angels just sang praises of Le Bistro.
In French.
You have French onion soup, which looks stellar.
Very Frenchy onion. And you have a 4.
4 mushroom, cream of mushroom. I'm not gonna even try the
Okay.
French
I'm
pronunciation.
gonna let you show everybody first your reaction.
It's
Okay.
I'm getting a little bit of mushroom.
Get one of each mushroom. That's what I'd be like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Here we go.
There you go.
That is probably the best cream of mushroom soup I've ever had. And I like me some cream of mushroom.
It's fancy.
It's fancy. It's wonderful.
Wow, okay. It's like, I wish everyone could see, because it's like that cheese bite. Here we go. Just that right. I gotta test it.
Yeah?
It's good.
Just put it in a jar.
This makes me feel good because right now it's 44 degrees outside. When I'm looking outside at the icy mountain tops of Alaska.
Don't you think like cheese makes the world better?
Funny story, I actually did not like cheese growing up. Like I never ate cheese till like my 20s. It was so like, my mom would take my brother and I to get like tacos, and it was like my brother didn't eat lettuce and then I didn't eat cheese. So when my mom was ordering us tacos, she'd be like, can I have 2 or 3 tacos, you know, what like Elijah would have, no lettuce and just meat and cheese, and then I would have just the meat and lettuce.
Oh my
We're
God.
very problematic children apparently.
So this is pan-seared based scallops, cauliflower, a word that starts with V. Truffle oil. Truffle being the key word here.
See, this is another reason why I love traveling, because it's like I normally would try to eat this with a chopstick.
See?
Or one wonton noodle spoon.
Cream is a wonderful thing.
Wow. And the cauliflower makes me feel like I'm being very, very healthy,
Ah,
right?
well, they should probably have a cauliflower then, because I just went for the straight scallop.
All right. Speaking of responsibly.
Irresponsibly on my part. Steak tartare on baguette.
That is good. I love that.
I love that too. That, wow.
I like steak poke.
Okay. Again, the angelic chorus. Beautifully done, McKenna. Beautifully done.
French.
French
I don't even-
angelic
I'm not a
chorus from Paris. So I'm in love with my, for lack of a better and French description, wonderful filet with foie gras on top, because we were just talking about that.
Yes.
Red wine braised chicken, mushrooms, potatoes, pearl onions, and bacon. And then why don't you describe for us this dish, because it's your favorite fish.
Yes, it's one of my favorite fishes. It's Dover sole. It is a light, buttery, like flaky fish. If it's served correctly, it only comes from one place in the world, Dover.
Dover, England. Cliffs of, very good, McKenna. I'm very proud of you.
Take that, Roosevelt.
Beautiful. I think we should just like dive straight in.
Okay, okay. We're doing this. We are diving in. You got the filet. So I'm starting to pick up a theme
Oh yeah?
with these flavors from French. How do you feel about the foie gras? Oh, perfect temperature.
Right?
Oh my gosh, this is like, so we ordered this right in between rare and medium rare,
Yep.
which is perfection. Oh my gosh.
These sauces.
Wow. Do you see what it's a familiar flavor.
Have you had ratatouille before?
Remember what?
Ratatouille? This is like that, like in chicken.
Wow, that is very, very unknown. I'm gonna use my other fork here, because can I go into
You
the Dover
should.
sole?
Yeah, let me help you with this.
Yeah, because this
shift this into a full
Is
position.
what I've actually, oh, can I do that? Oh, I need to be fancy. Oh,
You gotta do the lemon. Or can I do lemon for you?
go for it. Go for it. Dover sole. See, these are one of the treats. I actually haven't found this in Hawaii yet, or a restaurant.
I was just gonna ask you, like,
Yeah, I haven't found a restaurant that does it. I'm gonna go for this piece first because it just looks good. And the sauce. I'm
Gosh.
learning. And again, the capers and the lemon,
Yep.
the parsley,
Yep.
and all that goodness. If I can get it into one bite. Okay. Shigo.
Yeah.
So is this gonna be the first time you're trying Dover salt?
Yeah. I'm not familiar with that, so I'm.
You
I'm
get
just gonna
right in
cut.
there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I'm taking this one.
I love the caper flavor.
Me too.
First hit, caper, then the lemon. The fish is wonderful. Very flaky, very moist.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's delicious, and it's probably, again, I probably order it with pasta as well every too, if I had my way, but this way is delicious. I need some with some vegetables.
I feel like all of these dishes would go with pasta, would go well with anything.
Like we
Right?
haven't eaten enough on the NCL Encore.
Nowhere near enough.
I know. Just
Eating
gonna
our way
breathe.
through this journey.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
What's up for tomorrow?
Tomorrow we're going to be doing wildlife sightseeing as well as an oyster farm. And I do recall that you're a big fan of oysters.
I am an oyster girl.
I have a feeling tomorrow's going to be a good day.
I do as well.
Yeah, today was great. It was great that you joined us here on the NCL Encore. We're going to finish these dishes for you, not because we want to. We're doing it just for you.
All from our aloha for you.
Yes, our love for you. As always, I'm all for tuning in to Doko Ga TV with McKenna Maduli
Hey.
on the Encore. Aloha.
Hey.